Welcome back, Seahawk Nation, to this week's edition of Seahawk Central News. I'm Kristen Dre.
And I'm Aki Suzuki. This week, we will take a look at a new grant awarded to the university and the what's happening in Wrightsville Beach.
We will also be delving into the topic of college tuition and rising crime rates in the port city. Stay tuned because Seahawk Central News starts right now. Getting into this Halloween spirit, the Office of Student Leadership and Engagement held its 16th annual Halloween Carnival for kids on the evening of October 29th in Trask Coliseum. Volunteers who signed up for the event ranged from individuals and groups to entire student organizations. Each year, the carnival invites local children under the age of 12 and their parents to visit UNCW for a safe and fun Halloween. The volunteers handed out candy and facilitated Halloween-themed games and crafts for the children to enjoy.
In lieu of October being Domestic Violence Awareness Month, UNCW has hosted numerous events educating the community on dating violence, sexual assault, and domestic violence prevention, as well as the lingering threat this violence presents in the Wilmington area. To further the efforts of CARE and the Campus Counseling Center, the White House has awarded UNCW with $300,000 to be given over a 3-year period. UNCW is one of 18 colleges across the country to be awarded this grant, and the university plans to promote the It's On Us campaign crafted by the United States Department of Justice Office on Violence Against Women.
On October 17th, the UNCW Communications Department hosted the 8th annual Rock for a Cure. T-shirts, raffles, sponsors, donations, and auctioning of items like an autographed Scotty McCurry CD yielded earnings of over $5,000 to be donated to the New Hanover Regional Medical Center's Pink Ribbon Project. Co-coordinator Karina V. Lobos says Rock is about uniting UNCW student, faculty, staff, and the community in order to increase breast cancer awareness and help those who need it most. Every dollar counts, and anyone can make a difference. Via Lobos hopes Rock will continue to grow and represent the UNCW Communication Studies Society in future years.
According to several news reports from WWAY, violent shooting crimes are on a troubling rise in the port city. Last week, there was a total of 3 shootings in Wilmington, happening within only 3 days of each other. One victim, Hassan Polk, sustained fatal injuries. Wilmington Police Department's Chief, Ralph Evangelos, held a press conference last Thursday in response to the 9 total shootings in recent weeks. Evangelos expressed concerns about the community not working together to tell officers what has happened when they arrive at a crime scene. He said, "Our kids are being killed out there, and because of our deafening silence, these individuals continue to live this lifestyle." These incidents are reportedly not gang-related.
Victims of eugenics, the forced sterilization of mostly incarcerated and African American peoples between the late 1920s and early 1970s, are soon to receive what many deem as a long overdue payment. A $10 million portion of the 2013-2014 budget was set aside to be dispersed to eugenics victims by June of next year. Of the 7,000 victims who were affected by this seen injustice, close to 3,000 are still alive. The eligibility of said victims is to be determined by the Industrial Commission.
Germany on October 1st of this year was made a college tuition-free nation for residents and international students alike. German leaders saw the charging of tuition unjust and giving those who were from a more affluent background an unfair advantage. Across the Atlantic, the United States, college tuition levels as a whole have risen substantially in the past 10 years, as enrollment levels are skyrocketing and college diplomas are landing in more hands than ever before. A massive amount of graduates with levels of collegiate debt never seen before are attempting to enter the competitive job market.
Are you optimistic about the future of college education in the United States? How do you feel about this growing rate of nations turning into a tuition-free higher education? Tweet us at TealTV and let your voice be heard.
Let's soar over to Sean and see what's happening in entertainment this week on The Scoop. Sean?
Hello UNCW and welcome back to the Seahawks Scoop. I'm your host Sean Hennessy and here's what's been trending. All 10 seasons of Friends will be available on Netflix in January 2015, more than 10 years after the series ended. So if you need a reason to never have a human contact ever again, it's your lucky day. Renee Zellweger recently debuted her rumored post-plastic surgery face. Zellweger attributed her new appearance to a healthy, slower lifestyle. I guess that means Dolly Parton and Pamela Anderson also owe their breasts to health? Chinese officials have been trying to crack the iCloud in order to gather data on their citizens. Apple claims that no breaches have occurred or will occur. Who will win, an oppressive, controlling, freedom-punishing entity that secretly spies on us, or China? The Breaking Bad Walter White action figure was removed from a Toys R Us store after a Florida mom started a petition. If the mom was concerned about her children's safety, she really should have petitioned the Breaking Bad-themed chemistry set and do-it-yourself bomb kit instead. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has made limited public appearances recently after experiencing some health problems. My money, however, is that he's actually traveling around the world by hiding in Dennis Rodman's basketball. Jennifer Lawrence and Coldplay's lead singer Chris Martin have reportedly split after nearly 4 months of dating, and this seriously couldn't come at a worse time. Jennifer, believe me, it would be an honor to be a rebound, but I kind of just started seeing someone, and she's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm sorry. Well, that's all we have for the episode of the Seahawks Scoop. If you enjoy watching TealTV, please check out our marketing survey on our Facebook page. It's a great way for us to get feedback by UNCW students on how we can improve the content we bring to you. Oh, and it's awesome because our participation means you can be entered in a raffle for a bunch of cool prizes. Again, I'm Sean Hennessy, and thanks for watching.
Thanks, Sean. Now let's join Miranda and Will at the sports desk for this week's dose of Seahawks sports.
Hello, UNCW, and welcome back to Seahawks Central Sports. I'm Miranda Fabian.
And I'm Will Oakes. We have some great new segments for you today, so stay tuned because Seahawks Central Sports starts right now.
On October 24th, the hockey team took on UNC Charlotte. Kevin Mullaney and Gino Lamanna led the Seahawks with 2 goals apiece. This victory improved the team's record to 6-4, leaving them at 8th place in the conference. The Seahawks returned to the Ice House on November 14th, hosting East Carolina University.
On October 26th, the women's soccer team concluded their season with a loss to Charleston. This put the Lady Seahawks final record at 7-9-2. Although they did not qualify for the conference tournament, it was an exciting season for the team. Katrina Guillou led the squad with 8 goals this season and a total of 18 goals overall.
The women's volleyball team had an outstanding victory at Northeastern on October 26th. The Lady Seahawks won all 3 sets, giving them a record of 6-4 in the conference and 16-8 overall. Morgan Klein led the team with 10 kills, 1 ace, and 4 blocks. The team will host their next 3 games here at UNCW starting on Friday, October 31st against James Madison. Happy Halloween!
On Sunday, October 26th, Major League Baseball lost a special player. St. Louis Cardinals outfielder Oscar Taveras died in a car accident in his native country, the Dominican Republic. Taveras is 22 years old and considered a top 3 prospect in the league. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Taveras' family as well as the St. Louis Cardinals organization.
October 28th marked the start of the 2014-2015 NBA season. Today we have Krayshawn Wilkes with another segment of 5 Hard Facts to tell us what to expect this year.
Hello Seahawk Nation and welcome back to 5 Hard Facts. I'm your host Krayshawn Wilkes. The NBA season has finally tipped off and today I'm going to tell you what to expect to see in the 2014-2015 season. First off, the Cleveland Cavaliers are the team to beat this year with the return of LeBron James and trading away #1 pick Andrew Wiggins for arguably the best power forward in basketball, Kevin Love. The new big 3 of Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, and Kevin Love are looking to do some damage and end the seed of Cleveland's drought of a championship team. Cleveland has not had a championship team since 1964. That's 50 years without a championship. Look for that to change very soon. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be off to a slow start without their star player Kevin Durant. Durant fractured his right foot and will be out for at least the first month of the season. All-star point guard Russell Westbrook and big man Serge Ibaka will have to carry the load for the Thunder without their best player. The Thunder will still be a tough competitor when playoff time rolls around, so don't count them out just yet. The San Antonio Spurs will defend their title officially. After defeating LeBron James and the Miami Heat in 5 games in the NBA Finals last season, they feel confident that they can play at the same level this year. The Spurs will be led by future Hall of Famers Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili. The emergence of last year's Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard gives us even more reason to keep an eye on the Spurs this upcoming season. This team also added UCLA product Kyle Anderson in this year's draft, who is a versatile wing player who can stretch the floor and make plays for his teammates. Although they may have Asian players, the Spurs are still the team to beat. Look for injury-plagued superstars to return to full strength this season. The return of the league's top players, Derrick Rose and Kobe Bryant, has a lot of fans excited to see what they can do for their team. These two were sidelined last year with injuries, and both players look to make an impact on their teams right from the start. Derrick Rose, a former MVP of the league in 2010, played on the United States FIBA team this summer that took home the gold medal. Look for Rose to be an early MVP candidate this season as he leads the Chicago Bulls to the playoffs. Kobe Bryant will return to the court after missing last season with a knee injury. Kobe is a 5-time NBA champion and has 1 Most Valuable Player award. He He looks to continue to prove why he is one of the league's best players in recent history. Kobe has looked very good in the preseason and will lead a young Lakers team in hopes of making the playoffs under their new head coach, Byron Scott. This year's rookie class will be one to watch. The 2014 draft class has the potential to be just as good as the 2003 draft class that brought us LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Bosh. The number 1 overall pick, Andrew Wiggins, will be a huge contributor to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jabari Parker will also have an instant impact for a struggling Milwaukee Bucks team that needs a spark on the offensive end. Parker is my early pick for Rookie of the Year honors. Other notable rookies to watch are Julius Randle of the LA Lakers, Aaron Gordon of the Orlando Magic, Marcus Smart of the Boston Celtics, and don't forget Nerlens Noel of the Philadelphia 76ers, who missed last season with a torn ACL. Remember the last person to miss their initial rookie season due to injury and return the next season. That person was Blake Griffin, and look how that turned out. Well, that's all I have for today's segment. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you all enjoy the start to the NBA season, and let's bring it back to Will and Miranda.
Thanks, Krayshawn. Sounds like it would be an exciting season. Well, that's all we have for today, Seahawks. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Will Oakes.
And I'm Miranda Fabian.
And remember, win, lose, or draw, it's always a great day to be a Seahawk. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us here at TealTV. As always, I'm Kristen Dre.
And I'm Maki Suzuki. Until next time, Seahawks.